Hey Flame Bay, welcome back. Alright, so I posted a TikTok a couple weeks ago showing y'all these nails right here that I put on. These are press-ons, and I used glue with the UV light, and I wanted to see how long they were going to last. Well, let me tell you, they lasted 14 days. Yes, 14 days exactly. And we had a couple hiccups here or there, but I feel like they lasted pretty well for them to be press-ons. So let's talk about how we do a new set, right? So you can get a cute set. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, not these ones, because we did this already, but more. So let's see. Why is this so dark in here? Where's my flame?
The greatest of all time. It's only right you sacrifice the goat. The greatest of all time. It's only right you sacrifice the goat. I hope the world recognizes that I'm the best to ever do it.
Okay, so I have most of this video going fast as hell because if I didn't, you'd be watching a fucking 2-hour and 30-minute video for sure, certainly. Maybe longer. Okay, anyway, so I'm just showing you a repair that I had to do on my thumbnail. And some of the things that kind of went wrong with these ones are, of course, this was my first time actually getting it right. Okay, partially right, because some of them didn't actually last. I had to do maybe repairs on all of my fingers except for two. I think the other thumb and my ring finger maybe on my left hand. Those ones stayed the whole 14 days, but the other ones I had to do over the course of that time because I fucked up a little bit. I fucked up just a little bit. And here I'm wiping all that excess glue off of there because if you put too much, which I did, y'all saw that, it get everywhere and then the glue gets stuck to your fingers and it's not cute. It's not cute at all. So you got to use a thin layer. And also I was having a hard time holding this fucking UV light because you know what? I need a standing one. Is there a standing one? I don't know. There probably is. I need to invest in it because you have to be able to hold the nail down on top of your finger. Now, don't quote me on this because I'm not a professional. And there are women out here who be doing these videos and they do all 5 of their fingers and then just put their fingers in there. I don't know how they get their shit to stay because I tried that and mine was coming off before I got to my destination and I don't want that. I want a nice clean look and I want it to be like level and, you know, straight. So another thing that I wanted to show y'all here is, well, now I'm showing you before I get ready to put on this new set what it's looking like. And almost all of them were coming off, but it wasn't off enough where these could have just been repaired. Like I could have repaired them and gone about my day, but I wanted a new set and I wanted to show y'all how to do the set. Another thing that I also wanted to point out is that these were kind of like opaque and I used like a turmeric mask, and baby, if you know anything about turmeric, it stains. It stains everything. So I used gloves when I did it, but then when I was finished and I had to put my sunscreen on and stuff, I had taken my gloves off, and that tinted my nails a little bit. So that kind of fucked it up, but I used a little bit of peroxide, some soap. You know, I was just trying to wash my hands as regularly as possible, and they still didn't come out too bad, as you can see. So now I'm just using acetone to put under the nail to try to get it to loosen up the glue so that I could pop these off. Now you can just put your hands in some acetone, but these are really thin and then you just get that little pasty stuff everywhere. It gets thick and coagulated. I don't like all that, so I did it this way. And you'll see later on in the video where I did actually put my hand in acetone to take some nails off. Now, I really, really loved this first set of nails. The thickness was perfect in comparison to the ones that you're going to see me do, and I'll explain why I feel that way. My natural nail can grow pretty long, and so I like to grow my nails out, but in order for me to retain that length, I have to have some type of top coat, not like a regular clear coat, but I have to have like zip powder. I try to stay away from acrylic. It's not really my thing. It really weakens my nails. And so now, right now, because a bitch is broke, I'm doing the press ones, and it seems like it's going to work out well for me. But I prefer to do nails that are closer to my length because I'm less likely to break them. You know, everybody got their thing. That's me. You're you. You might be able to be out here rocking the long nails and it be good, but yeah, nah, not me. That's just, it's not my thug thizzle. I'm going to break some shit if the nails aren't, my brain just doesn't calculate properly. It's like, oh, these are not your nails. How can we break them? But when they're the length of my nail, then it's like, you know how to use these. Look at my nails, all nice and clean. My nails grow pretty healthily, so they're not too tinted or yellow. My nails are pretty clear and straight, and I just have to file them up. But I did break a few nails taking these motherfuckers off, which is why it's probably easier or best to soak them off. And I'll probably start doing that in the future. Now, I didn't paint under my nails this time, and so there's like crust and stuff under there that kind of gets trapped like in the glue. I don't like that. So I was like, that's one thing that I'm going to have to change when I do the next set. I think to put like a top coat under your nail would make it look better. And also it's easier to kind of clean under your nails when there's that protective barrier on there. I promise I'm not going to talk through this whole shit, but honestly, I could talk all fucking day. I mean, if I needed to, I could. I mean, what's stopping me? But yeah, no. So yeah, I'm filing all of the extra stuff off of my nails that's still stuck on there after soaking it in the acetone, just to make sure that they're nice and buffed and smooth. Because if you got glue and shit under there, it's not going to stick properly. So you got to make sure you get all that shit off before you start a new set. This is called prepping. It's preparation. I'm not gonna lie, it takes me a while to do my nails, especially just starting out, like trying to do this. I do have a little bit of OCD. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. Why? I don't know. Nobody's perfect, but I have a hard time leaving shit alone. And so it took me forever to do these nails, and yeah, I'm just gonna let you watch for a little bit. Alright, so of course I know that my nails are a little bit longer than these ones, and that's okay. I was gonna cut them afterwards, but then I decided I fucking hate this shit. I hated them. They're a little too translucent. I could see the glue bubbling under them. It wasn't looking right. So I said, fuck all this. We just gonna start over. I'm gonna do new nails because I don't want to do this anymore. So this time I did go ahead and put my fingers in some acetone to soak them off because the motherfuckers was glued the fuck on there. They was on. I was like, damn, I almost didn't want to take them off because they was on so good. And I could not. I couldn't pop them off. So, yeah, here we are. And we're going to start with a new set. Alright, so this new set was by, I think, Kiss. I had got it from, I want to say Walmart, but these were the ones that had glue on them already. And so I had to peel the glue, not the glue, like the little sticky pad. I had to peel that off so that I would be able to put these nails on. Now, I will say that as soon as I did it, I'm like, these nails are thin as fuck. I did not like that. Now, the ones that have like the diamond crust and stuff, they got the little diamond crusted ones, and then one has like glitter all over it. Those ones were thicker, but the mint part, no. They were so thin, and I didn't like that. It felt like they were melting onto my fingers, and then some of the sizes didn't fit me right, but I did it any fucking way. Alright, so you may be asking, Ja, why are you cutting your thumbnails? Well, because I like my thumbs short, always, no matter what. It doesn't matter what shape the rest of my nails are. It doesn't matter what size. It doesn't matter if they're, almond or coffin. I don't like my thumbnail to be long. So I always, 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 no matter what, cut my thumb down to a nice square rounded tip. Because I use my thumbs, when I'm turning down knobs or opening doors. When my thumbnail is long, I have a habit of hurting my finger in a way, hurting my thumb in a way that, it really pisses me off. So I just keep my thumb short, and that way it makes it easier for me. And also I get to save myself that headache. So I just always chop them down. And when I go get my nails done, my nail tech is always like, that is so weird. He's Asian, and he's just like, why are you doing that? And I try to explain to him. He's like, nah, that still don't make sense. So it's a me thing. I like it that way. It helps me. I'm all about me. So that's what's up. As I said earlier, the nails didn't really come out the way that I wanted them to come out. Some of the sizes didn't fit properly, but I had to make a choice. So I went with the ones that were a little bit bigger than the ones that were a little bit smaller. And so I had to use my nail drill to kind of get those edges proper, which it did not go the way that I wanted it to go completely, in my opinion. They came out looking okay, but for me, it was really on my nerves. It was annoying. I didn't like it at all. And I accidentally filed my fucking finger with the really extreme nail file. Yeah, no fun. No fun. The white one, not the black one. The black one is not as coarse, but that white one, oh yeah, if you're not careful, you're gonna fuck some shit up. The finished look wasn't that bad, but I didn't like it enough. And the mint was just so thin. So
1 week later.
I did another set. Yeah, you heard me right. 7 days later, I said, this is it. I wanted to go with those, but they were so bendy, I said, nah. And plus, translucent as hell, I thought I was going to be able to see all the glue. So I went with these ones. They were not as bendy, and they felt like they would fit. I didn't want to do nails that long. But here we are because, what's up? I figured, why not? Also, I think it's like the last set that I have outside of the one that I showed you that was bendy. So, might have to do those next or order some more nails. Yeah. If I must say so myself, I fucking killed that shit. This set was the set. Like, this is the set. I fucking did the fuck out of that. And I stay flicking somebody off. Just make sure you always put on your cuticle oil. Make sure you do a finger test. Not that kind of finger. Come on now. You just want to check and make sure that they're on well and don't need to be re-glued. But these motherfuckers hit. Okay? New year, new set, bitch. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, it looks nice. Alright, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, thank you for your support, Flame. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit the links in the description if you want to get a look like this. Alright, Flame, take care. I'll see you soon.